Now, na na now, na na now, 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 now. Alrighty, people, I'm just gonna jump right on into this. I have found quite a few more glitches since the last time that I have talked to you, but honestly, having explored a little bit more of the Sims 3 University life thus far, I more so just want to talk about some qualms that I have with the game, some stuff they should have added, some stuff they should have taken out. I do, of course, have some more glitches and bugs that I'd like to talk about. I don't have a full list on me at the moment, but I'll try to remember what I can. Alright, getting right into this, I am going to go ahead and just list some things off the top of my head here. The social networking app was the main thing that we were talking about last time, and I did notice something else with that. It's very, very minor, and I go with the small stuff first and then sort of build into it a little bit. Like I said, very minor. Basically, you go into the social networking, and once you level it up, I'm not sure what level, I probably should have checked, you're going to go into the relationship transmogrifier. If I'm pronouncing that correctly, have no idea. I'm gonna go ahead here and clear this queue, have her do that, and I'll just show you this very, very minor glitch. It's just basically when you're trying to change the relationship status of two Sims, you can't make it friend right away. Let's see, actually, looks like it might have been fixed. Yeah, okay, what was happening anyway is basically you select a Sim here, and oh, okay, yeah, it's not working now as well either. I'm just being stupid. There's only a cancel option. There is no accept option. So what you have to do is you have to go into acquaintance, go into something, whatever. Click off of that and then hit accept. Like I said, very, very minor thing here. While we're already in the inventory space, I'd like to talk about a couple of new objects that came with the Sims 3 University life. One of them here is this megaphone called the Me Too megaphone. It increases your rebel social influence when using it. However, and this again probably isn't a glitch, just a qualm of mine. When you use this action here, proclaim love for, you select your Sim, whatever, you do that, and it does not actually increase rebel influence at all. Tested this a couple of times. You don't see the bar anywhere. You don't see the little sort of avatar thinger representing the attaining of social influence. I don't know why that does that. Maybe it's just a fun thing sort of for the megaphone, but that's one thing that the megaphone doesn't actually allow you to do. While we're talking about rebels, I'm going to go over here to one of my artistic Sims. His name is Amir. This guy here, very, very great at street art, loves doing it. I'm going to go ahead and select tag wall, small tag, and I'm going to go ahead and go outside of my home to pick a location. Now you see, it's not really showing up on anything, unfortunately. I mean, I'm sure we'll find a space for it somewhere. See, it fits right there. However, unfortunately, if you can't find a space, there is no way to actually deselect the tag. You go into edit town mode and you can click on other things and put more things in your queue. However, you cannot deselect the tag. What I've been doing to fix this glitch is going into build mode and then going back into active mode again. I want to address some people commenting in the last video. I personally don't really have any answers to your questions as to whether or not they will or will not have a patch to fix these things. A lot of the glitches and things that were happening with other expansions, they did fix a lot of. There was some stuff they didn't know, so I really pretty much know just as much as you do on the subject, unfortunately. I still encourage people to keep commenting, though, because there are other people watching the video that, probably can help you. And as long as we get this information out there, the more likely it is that these problems will actually be fixed. So, also to address the people having watched the previous video, there are some glitches and problems that I had talked about the last time that I've actually seen in other people's gameplay, having watched reviews and Let's Plays, that those people do not seem to be having. I'm not going to say what because I don't feel like linking all of this stuff through the description, and I kind of don't remember half of where I've seen it. I just know that I have, specifically when I was talking last time about the holiday lights and them not being able to be hung up by the dorm. That is correct in my game. However, I have seen someone hang the holiday lights in a dorm building in the college town. So I'm assuming it's not, a universal glitch. It was something that was going wrong with my game. I have tried on my house. They do work on my house. It's just in the dorms that they don't work. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the bills getting stuck in people's inventories. This is kind of the opposite of what I just talked about. Pretty much everyone I have talked to who has university life, watching Let's Plays, watching reviews, having discussed with people on the last video, has this exact same problem. It is absolutely a glitch. It is absolutely a bug. It is something that shouldn't be happening. People's inventories just completely rife with bills that you can't select or do anything with once you come back from university. So if you are having that problem, you are most certainly not the only one. This particular thing I'm about to show you, I don't know if it's a glitch or a bug or if it is simply something that the game creators intended. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go into this adults inventory here and bring out this ginseng. And I'm going to have this girl here eat it. I'm preparing her to be a plant sim. She's not one yet, but she'll get there. Okay. Kind of have this glitch where constant imaginary friend birthday party going on. Don't know what she's doing, why she's not eating this. Say la vie. Just kind of waiting on her here. Okay, that is most certainly a glitch, unless one of my adults here is at a festival that I do not know about. I'm about to check this out now. Okay, as far as I see, none of them is anywhere. Oh, okay, never mind, not a glitch. False alarm, totally an ice cream truck there. Alright, so we're going to go back to here, and I'm going to show you what I was talking about. Basically, she ate the ginseng, and she got sick. And this is, pretty common if you eat too many herbs, whatever. As all of you probably already know, if you eat an herb within the Sims 3 University Life, they have some cool effects. They give you little moodlets, little plus 10s, and then, some kind of fun effect or whatever. Ginseng, however, I've noticed that every time you eat it, all you do is get sick. It doesn't do anything. And again, this could have been something intended by the creators, but I really don't know why they would do that. Like, why does it even exist if it only does something bad? But, yeah, as far as I've noticed, every time any sim eats ginseng, they just get sick. Alright, now that we've covered some of the basic glitches that I've experienced since the last time that I've played, I'm going to move on to some things that I really wish they'd change. I don't necessarily think they'd be classified as glitches or bugs, but they're things that definitely could have been done to improve the cohesive performance of this expansion with the base game. I do want to say I did not ignore any of the comments posted on the previous video. I more so was just kind of at a loss for what to say because a lot of people are experiencing glitches that I'm not experiencing. The only thing I can really suggest or know to do is to go download some of Twalin's mods. A lot of them have not been updated for the university expansion pack quite yet, so I do not know how they will interact. So that is a disclaimer / warning. Yeah, that's the only real solution I know of right now. I know someone in the comments of the last video said that they had talked to a representative at EA, or not a representative at EA, what do you call it? Like, technical support. There you go. Someone talked to technical support and they were still not able to figure out the glitch. I really don't know what's going on with people's games. If you have any answers for these people, absolutely rifle through those comments. Tell them what you know. I want this to be a fun experience for all of us. There are some people who said that they can't play the game at all, like they go into University Town and their people aren't there, or something is completely amiss with the town, and that just sucks because this expansion has been really fun so far. If I knew what to do to fix your problem, I would absolutely help you. I don't know, and I'm sorry. But moving on from that, like I said, I want to talk about some stuff that I think that they could have done to make this a little bit better. But yeah, regardless, I wanted to get into some things that I thought that they should fix. We're not in University Town right now, so I can't exactly show you some of this stuff, but I do want to talk to you about the social influence and how charisma does not affect the decay of social influence. You'll see that she's at 10 nerd status, 9 jock status, and 7 rebel status. What I mean here about the decay of this is the fact that she was at 10 in all of these social groups prior to me having oh, excuse me, prior to me having recorded this. And basically, they decay over time if you stop doing things related to the social group. And what I wanted to say as a quick fix to this, or something that, I think could have worked really well, is the idea of implementing a high charisma skill to allow you to not lose influence in those groups if you're not doing something constantly to boost the influence in those groups. The reason I say this is because it was one of their fixes for basically losing friends over time for not having talked to them. There is a lifetime happiness thing called a long distance friend, but it's not exactly what I'm talking about here. What I'm more so talking about is literally the bars of your relationships. If you have high enough charisma, stay static. This sim right here has max charisma, and if you go through all of her friends here, she doesn't talk to these people very often. The last time she's seen a lot of them has been quite a while ago, and yet all of them are still in the exact same places that they were. So basically, I figured they should have done something similar for the social group influence, just so you don't have to go through the hassle of constantly re-leveling these in order to experience the benefits of them. Maybe that's game breaking in some way, and I'm not really noticing how that's a sort of cheat or whatever, but that was just my suggestion. Another thing while I'm on this that I would like to talk about is the workaholic and ambitious traits. This sim here has the workaholic and ambitious traits. I want to talk about how they don't really translate to university. As a lot of you probably already know, you go through your career path, and if you have the workaholic and ambitious traits, I'm not sure which one does what, but I know that if you work hard, first of all, work hard is your default. Second of all, if you work hard, your fun bar decays a lot less quickly. You actually have more fun while working hard. Your sim, will get little wishes or whatever to go to work, and will acquire lifetime happiness for going to work, being to work on time, getting promotions, things like that. These traits do not translate to university, as in if you want to be an A+ student and you want to work really hard, having the workaholic trait does not make your fun bar decrease any more slowly. You do not get little wishes to want to get A's. Every sim will sort of get that, but I don't think it's really based upon anything. And the fact that they didn't make this translate would be fine if there was an equivalent trait for people who would like to be hard workers at university. I know that there are some lifetime wishes that have implemented that, like lifetime student, etc., etc. However, there are no real traits that actually help you to be a hard worker and benefit from being a hard worker at university. And like I said, maybe that's game breaking, maybe they didn't add that for a reason, but I just felt it was added in really well, because going to work and going to university are pretty similar in this game. Another thing that I think that they should potentially change, or just something that was kind of aggravating to me, is the fact that if you're already in a career track before you go to university, like this sim here as an example, she was already a level 7 in the military career track before she went to school. And she went and studied technology, which is something that's helpful for the military career track. And she basically came back and nothing changed because she was already so high in the career. I think that they should have something that sort of scales what your degree does for your job based on where you are in the job. Maybe that's asking a little bit too much. That's not really how it works in real life. But it was just something to think about, because I had already had her leveled pretty high when I even found out this expansion pack was coming out, so it wasn't something I was really thinking about too much in the moment. I knew I wanted her to be an astronaut. I knew that I definitely wanted to try the technology degree in order to help her achieve that faster, but I kind of got a little bit carried away in leveling up her career in the process, and so the degree didn't really help any. Something that's not so much a glitch, but something that's kind of just a little bit irritating and or similar to other things that are already in the game and probably won't be fixed, is the fact that when you do graduate from university, you're able to invite people to your graduation ceremony. You can invite people from home, you can invite friends and family, you can invite people from the university itself, and you all go into a little rabbit hole and you hear some names being announced and you come out and you do your whatever and then you go home kind of thing. It's not really a big deal, but basically the maximum number of people that you can invite to your ceremony, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's limitless. You can invite as many people as you want. There might be a limit, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty high. I invited quite a few people. I invited all of her direct and indirect family, her brothers, sisters, her mother, her father, a lot of friends from home, old boyfriends, people from around university that I'd gotten to know while I was there. And basically this, like I said, this isn't a glitch. It's just more so something that's pretty unfortunate. Just the fact that while the graduation ceremony was happening, how many people I had invited, it took them the entire graduation ceremony to actually make it through the door. We all know how doors work in The Sims 3. It's just like there's a huge queue to get through. People don't pass each other very easily. I know that's something really difficult to work around in a game where they have to render actions of, a ton of Sims at a time. It's not as simple as it looks, obviously, but it just kind of sucked that, like, her mother and father were walking into the graduation ceremony as it was ending. Another thing that I was kind of upset about is just really an immersion thing that kind of gets taken away. The idea is that you level up your nerd status enough, I think it's the first level that you get it, to basically get a gaming device that allows you to play online with friends. And basically, if you do play online with friends with this device, you're not actually playing online with them. Like, you can watch your friends sitting next to you and it says you're playing online with them when they're doing something else, and you can see them doing that something else. I mean, you already kind of know that that's the way this game works. Of course, you're not actually playing online with them, but just the fact that they allowed you to play with Sims that are in your household doing something else kind of takes away that realness factor of it a little bit for me. Another glitch I wanted to talk about is this hunted moodlet that you see right here. The only real way that this is actually to do with the Sims 3 University life whatsoever is in that I have never seen this hunted moodlet glitch before I purchased this expansion pack. Like you guys know, vampires came with late night. I got that quite a while ago. Hunted is a moodlet you get if you're around a vampire, no biggie. What I've experienced here, though, is basically, this Sim, whenever she was a teen, quite a lot of Sim weeks ago, hanging out with a vampire, she gets this moodlet, whatever, don't think anything of it, and it's been there ever since. She is an adult now, she has children, she's been through university 3 times, actually, working on her 3rd degree right now, and, so it's obviously been quite a while. And like I said, this could very well be a late night glitch that I've just never experienced before. I just wanted to bring it up because of the fact that it is something that I hadn't noticed until this expansion pack arrived. It could be, something new influencing base game code or late night game code. So I just wanted to bring that to people's attention. Thanks for watching, you guys. Thanks for watching the last video. Like I said, I'm excited to get all this out there. That way EA can, get a move on, get its ass going of trying to fix all this stuff. I want us to all, be able to play this game and have fun with it. I love talking to people about this game. It's one of my favorite games. There's so much to do in it, and just you add all these expansion packs together, and it's such a full experience. I do want to say that I'm actually really enjoying doing these videos. I don't really have any more as far as I know, unless I get comments, glitches, bug-wise, to talk about, or anything left to say, because like I said, I don't know how to fix most of this stuff. But if you do have any sort of requests or anything you want me to talk about, anything in university you haven't experienced yet, you're looking to buy it, that you haven't seen on other Let's Plays or whatever, absolutely let me know. I will do request videos. I'll show you what you want to be, or I'll show you whatever it is you want to see. I'm bored most of the time. I work part-time, so let me know. I love this game, and I really like making these videos, so you guys just go ahead and let me know what you want to see. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Just kind of slowly realizing that there's no real point in me doing a video to this. The voice was kind of the only real thing that's getting across any information, seeing as some of the things I was showing you, only really one or two of them was visual, so I apologize if I'm just flicking around here with my mouse, not really doing much of anything while I'm talking to you about this. Oh, where is my mummy? Are you my mummy? You are my mummy. And if you look down here at what she's doing right now, what the hell was I? Yeah, I really don't know what I was saying. What kind of impressionist bullshit is this? There's like 17 different kinds of music playing right now. What is it you want to do here? Learn to drive. Bitch, you're about to be a plant. You're not even going to be walking. Where'd our kid go?